very happy to be here. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'm very happy this morning to welcome you to our streams. And if you're free, if you're happy this morning, I want to welcome you to our streams. Welcome to our streams and tell me where watching me from. Do you enjoy our streams? Feel free to subscribe, feel free to comment. Of course, I would really want you to subscribe because the only way we can grow our channel is that if you subscribe. That is the only way we grow our channel, all right? Subscribe to our channel, tell me where you're watching me from, and feel free to be with me every single day. And I'm very happy to be here this morning. Tell me where you're watching me from. Any questions up to there? Any questions up to there? I will be going at exactly 7. So let us take advantage of this time and talk. As I was saying that, I was explaining in the other video before I left that there's a certain spirit that somebody has that attracts things to them, and some people might call it because it's a spirit that you possess, that attracts things to you. Money, for in fact, most people, they discount the fact that money itself is a spiritual tool. Money is spiritual. Everything is spiritual, and most people who look at money differently. They look at money differently. They just look at money differently because they say it's a spiritual tool. They look at money differently. That's why a spiritual man understands money differently, looks at money differently. A spiritual man, for example, when you meet a spiritual man, mostly when it comes to money, they don't give you money easily because they believe they look at money differently. Yeah, because you see, somebody can. That's why I'm trying to tell you something that you might feel it's fraud, but it's not. Somebody can have 20,000 shillings or 100,000 shillings, but he's a spiritual man. Okay, and this 100,000 shillings, he converts it to even 10 million, or he makes a lot of money, and you start wondering, how is it that he was able to do this? It's because he looks at money differently. Like, to him, money is a spiritual tool, because one of those, because they'll tell you, okay, do you have money? He said, yes, I have. How much money do you have? But they have been warned, don't give this money to a particular person. Don't give this money, even 1 shilling, to this person. They will never give you money with their pocket, from their hand. Don't give this person money. They are very, very strict, because to them, money is a spiritual tool. So if you look at money with like it's a legal tender, that is a very wrong way of looking at it. I used to look at money as legal tender, but the more I started reading about money, the more I actually realized that money is a spiritual tool. And can I prove to you in the Bible that money is a spiritual tool? When you read the book of Numbers, go and read the book of Numbers, when the story of Balaam and Balak was the king of Moab. When Balak went to Balaam, he went with the divination fee in his hand, right? That is true. Let me show you. He had money. He took money with him, with the elders. He gave the elders money as divination fee. Go and read the book of Numbers, and I'll tell you exactly where it is found. Go and read Numbers chapter 22, verses 7. It says, the king Balak of Moab, let me read for you. 22:7, it says, The elders of Moab and Midian left, taking with them the fee of divination. When they came to Balaam, they told him what Balak said. So they went with money. So money, of course, it depends on how you look at money. That's a very, very interesting way of looking at money. That's why I always tell you that for those who want to join all these cults or anything, yes, they'll give you money, but they will tell you, yes, we are giving you this. But they tell you very clearly, I'll give you this, but this will, they can even give you 300,000. I can say, okay, we're giving you 300,000, but this 300,000, if you, whatever you invest the 300,000 with, it will become maybe 30 million. And you're like, okay, that is fraud. I said, no, it's not fraud. It's there's a multiply effect. And that is exactly, that's why I was saying that money itself is a spiritual tool. So for those who think that money is just for eating, and maybe they look at it differently. That is why I was saying that is why that it's actually when I hear somebody saying we have this seminar and we are going to tell you how you're going to be successful with money, I just laugh, because I don't think a person who is spiritual or somebody who is using other funny things and some things that he's doing secretly, I don't think he will ever come up with a seminar to tell people how to become a success. I don't think so. So whenever there's a seminar telling you, oh, you will do this and this and this and you'll make money, I think that is usually, if you ask me right now, I would tell you, I don't think there's anybody who can tell you what they do to make money. I don't think so. I don't think so. Even if you ask people who have joined all these cults, all these guys, you know them, those ones of Nyerere Road. Of course, they will tell you, yeah, of course, they'll give you a token, but they will tell you, of course, I've been doing my research, and they will tell you, okay, you see, we'll give you this token, but this token, if you invest it in business, you'll become a success. So there are a few people who will tell you, you know what, yeah, they'll give you something small, but that money will blow up, in a very short period of time. All right? Do you understand? That they're not going to give you like lump sum, like, hey, we're going to give you like 100 million. No. But I heard, and I'm not telling you, you go and do your research. I heard that they'll give you a small token like, okay, you've decided to join us. Oh, okay, sawa. Since you've joined us, we'll give you, somebody will say, okay, I'll give you 300,000 just because you're a new member. For you to do yours, to you to start doing your businesses. But unbeknownst to you, there's a spirit that brings money to you. I'm not advertising for them. I'm just telling you that I'm not advertising for these guys, but I'm telling you that I've seen it with my own eyes. People who start business, they're even juvenile, you cannot even say, but in a very short period of time, whatever they catch, whatever they lay their hands on, it just blows. It becomes huge, in a very short period of time. You start wondering, really? Yes. But when you ask them how much money did they give you when you joined, they say, oh, they didn't even give me much. They didn't even give me much. But whatever they gave you, yes, it's not much. Then they will tell you once you join, whatever we are giving you is not much. But once you've joined and once you start doing your things, people will start wondering, people will start wondering. Because I know a person, and I'll tell you for free, he started his business. He was given, somebody gave him, not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. because as far as I did my mathematics, it was close to 100,000 shillings, Kenyan money. That is, the capital that he started his business was close to $1,000, and he was given cash, $1,000. Take. But you see, this $1,000 he was given, within 3 months, the $1,000 became, he was given this. The seed was $1,000, but it was actually not $1,000. It was $1,000. It was a. It was a. It was a. I don't know. Can I call it? I cannot call it a demonic seed. I cannot call it that. Can you call it that? But the money, the 1,000 that he was given, brought a lot of money until, it became scary. All right, that's another topic for another day. I know you guys, I don't want you to start looking at me suspiciously. All right, it's 7. I really enjoyed streaming. Let's meet in the evening. And yeah, arrivederci. Arrivederci. Or do you want us to continue? Arrivederci. All right.